Hi, welcome back to Inspired Moments with EA2. Um, Today we'll be looking at a few t shirts that I've done in the past and the reason why I came up with these quotes. I remember the very first series I did for Inspirewear was done in 2010 after my book came out. And I took quotes from the book and I put them on t shirts, both in English and in Indonesian, Bahasa Indonesia. And I sold the t shirts as a way to promote the book. And the first series comprised of five t shirts, and we'll go over them one after another. And the very first one, which was inspired, it didn't directly come from the book. This one came from something that I'd written that I'd heard someone say, but I sort of like restructured it and I came up with this. And what I came up with was something that I made into a t-shirt later on. But the very first thing that I actually wanted to put on a t-shirt was this. It goes, if you face your past, you back your future. And that sort of like morphed into what I'm about to read now, which I'll put up on screen too. And the very first t-shirt was, my future determines my present, not my past. Now I'm going to explain that. My future determines my present, not my past. What do I mean by that? My future is unwritten. But the kind of future I want will determine the actions that I take in the present. That's the first part. My future determines my present. So, the kind of future I want would fill me with the intentions that I need to have in order to take action in my present. That's what I mean. So, if I want a better future, then I have to begin to make better choices in the present, and I have to take better actions in line with the future that I want. So, my future determines my present, not my past, because my past is gone. My present now would be remembered as my past. It has the value that past has is as a collection of memories that I can always go back on and understand that those choices that I made in the past had effects, had outcomes, had repercussions. So I can learn from my past, but I cannot recreate the past. Some movies can, I can't. So what I can create is my future. So that future determines my present. The future that I want to create will determine the actions that I actually take right now in the present. So it's important to always live in the now, to live in the present, because that's what's really happening around within. So by living in the present, but guided by my future, I can begin to work towards having the kind of world that I want, and that means that I can begin to work towards being the kind of person that that future deserves. Thank you.